Hi everyone, my name is Brian, and I'm here to talk about the Final Fantasy VII Remake here, which is for the PlayStation 4. This just got released today in the US on the Good Friday holiday today, which is being celebrated throughout the US, and most people have it off as well as myself. Um, at this point in time, due to the COVID-19 pandemic that's happening worldwide, when I placed the order for this, the only option was to do a curbside pickup from Best Buy. And I think they're one of the few places that's doing basically a deluxe edition of this Final Fantasy VII Remake for PlayStation 4, which includes this special package here, which says canvas pouch and metallic sticker set. So yeah, earlier today, this morning, I went down to Best Buy to do a curbside pickup, and here I am at home now with the final game. This has been a long time in the making. For any of you who have played the original on the original PlayStation, this is the remake where they revamped some of the graphics and whatnot. It's a beloved game by a lot of old school players on the PlayStation 1. And for a long time, people have been wanting Square, who is now known as Square Enix, to go ahead and make a remake in full HD or a 4K remake. And they've finally answered to those people and produced the first chapter in what's going to be a series of multiple chapters that encompasses the entire game. Basically, they remade the game by actually redoing a lot of the graphics, and they have also went ahead and they've updated some of the stories and made some changes so that it's not exactly like the original Final Fantasy VII that was on the PlayStation 1. In any case, let's go ahead and get into it. First, we have, as I said earlier, this canvas pouch and metallic sticker set. This is exclusive to Best Buy, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and open the package, and you can see that it was picked up for curbside because the coronavirus, as I mentioned earlier. So they're not allowing really people to go into the store, or I mean they are, but they're limiting it a lot. So, I opted for curbside pickup to make it easy. So here we are. I'm opening the package. And on the back here, it says that there's a Final Fantasy VII Remake canvas pouch featuring the Buster Sword silhouette on the top. So this is the front with the Buster Sword here. And there's a metallic decorative sticker that's also inside. And this is that sticker. So let's go ahead and open it up. So this is the pouch, and this is the metallic sticker set. So let's go ahead and take this pouch out of its plastic bag. Oh, it looks pretty nice. Looks like they made it in Japan or something. You can tell because of the wording on the back here. So again, here we are. This is the canvas pouch with Cloud's iconic sword. And it's pretty cool because they have alluded to the fact that they have remade this game. So, it says new game, continue, remake, which this of course is. Here you can see that there's a YKK zipper at the top, and it opens up and you can fit probably the sticker pack inside of here. It's a really small, slim pouch, so you could probably fit money, coins, an ID card, something slim, basically like this, into the pouch, which I'm going to do for now. And we're going to set this on the side here. And so now, here we have the main event, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake. And this is the Deluxe Edition. This Deluxe Edition that I pre-ordered was like a collector's edition, which has, of course, this pouch. I believe this Deluxe Edition is sold separately by itself for the PlayStation 4. But I ordered basically the slightly more expensive set, which has the pouch and the metallic sticker set. And of course, this is a PlayStation exclusive. It's going to be a time exclusive, as you can see here on the bottom where it says timed exclusive until 4/10/2021, which means next April is when the rest of the other consoles and probably other platforms will get it at that time if they choose to do it in the meantime. So let's go ahead and open up this packaging. And so here's the box. This is the back of the box, and as you can see, this is obviously not in-game graphics right here. This is hand-drawn art, I believe, or it might be a pre-render. These here are the actual in-game graphics rendered by the PlayStation 4. This is a picture of the contents of the box. So there's a steelbook case, there's a soundtrack CD, and there is some DLC, downloadable content, and a hardback art book. And it's on 2 Blu-ray discs, and it's enhanced for the PlayStation 4 Pro. So if you have a PlayStation 4, it'll be a slight bit graphical bump, and it's rated T for teen. So let's go ahead and open this box here and take a look at the contents. So here we are. This is the contents of the box. I'm going to set this on the side here. So, in the box, of course, the first thing that we see is the steelbook case. I guess this could be used either way, or displayed either way, rather. This could be the front or the back, depending on how you like. If you put it in a shelf like this, then when you pull it out, if it's the first game on the far right, you'll see this Final Fantasy VII Remake logo, or you can display it upwards like this to open this way, has traditional American style, and you'd see Sephiroth. I believe this is hand-drawn or painted art. This is not representative of the game art. But it's a pretty sleek case. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open up the case, and here we have the inside of the case. This is art from the game. This is, I believe, the Shinra factory in Midgar, and this is Cloud, the protagonist that you're mostly going to be controlling through the game. So this is basically the art inside the game, and it looks like they have the game separated into its own casing. But in any case, here is the art book, and as you can see, it is hardcover, as mentioned. Again, the front, I believe, is probably digital art or maybe painted. It's not representative of the game, I don't believe. So inside, we have the inside cover here, which looks to be hand-drawn. And as you can see, these pages are pretty glossy. Well, not high gloss, but they got a good sheen to them. And there's some art here. Looks like this is meant for international release. So we have the Japanese writing as well as in English. So there's a forward here. Looks like it's from the producer, Yoshinori Kitase. And here is the art I believe that they were probably working with from the very beginning. So this is the hand-drawn art, of course, and I believe this might be a pre-rendered or digital art. It's a pretty nice art book. This is pretty typical of most video game art books that come with the collector editions or deluxe editions. They usually have hand drawings and concept art of the actual characters and enemies encountered in the game, as well as the environments that will be encountered, which are hand drawn here. And some of them they represent with the actual rendering of it in game, as well as the hand drawn art. So these are the various places you will encounter in the game. And then these are the weapons and vehicles and so on and so forth. So that's the deluxe edition art book. Here we have the soundtrack CD. So this is the soundtrack here. Of course, it's sealed on the side here. And this here is the back track listing. So this is probably all the music that you're going to hear in the actual game itself. The original game was pretty good because it had a lot of orchestral music mixed with digital, and so it was CD quality because the original PlayStation 1 version of the game was released on multiple CDs. I believe it was 4 to be exact. So basically what you have on the soundtrack should be basically a one-for-one replica of the music in the game. And finally, we have here the Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is very reminiscent of the original Final Fantasy VII game, which was originally released on the PlayStation 1. I believe it had the exact same style cover. So yeah, this is basically the game, and it looks pretty much the same as you saw on the back of the box. The game is sealed here too, and I believe this is basically the same packaging that you would get if you just bought the standard game without the deluxe packaging. So it's nice because you have the original packaging if you want to keep it in that, or if you want to put it on the display. You have the steelbook, which the game disc will fit into. So here we have basically the downloadable content, and there's a code at the bottom there. And this here is some advertising, it looks like, for the Play Arts Kai set, which Square Enix also makes and puts out. And it looks like here we have reward points and whatnot for Square Enix members. The inside of this package, it's not really that different, but it looks like there's a reversible cover here. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that here. So the reversible cover is basically the same as the other side, except now you have just the black Final Fantasy VII Remake cover for the front, and you still have the same backside, which is present on the other side of the cover. It's not as fancy as the steelbook, but still pretty good if you want to use this as your main display. And then finally, we have the game disc on Blu-ray. So here's the two game discs. They're both looks like one is a data disc and one is the play disc. So I guess one you probably have to load in each one, and it writes data to the hard drive, and it looks like it says insert data disc first, and then there's a play disc which you put in second. And of course, these go into the steelbook case. Personally, I think I will probably keep my game disc inside the steelbook whenever possible, because I do like steelbook edition games as well as other Blu-ray sets. So here it is inside the casing, and as you can see, it looks really nice. Overall, I think this set is pretty good. I've been looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII Remake for quite a while, and I'm excited to play this game and see how they did the very first chapter of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. Again, it's been a long time coming. I've played the original and I thought it was really great, and I definitely am looking forward to seeing how they finish off the series. I'm not sure exactly how many parts it will be in, but I'm definitely looking forward to it over the coming years, however long it takes them to finish the series. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Stay tuned for more, and hopefully when the second part and third part and however many parts come out, I will also do the same type of unboxing. Alright, well, hope you all have a good Friday. Stay safe during this coronavirus time, and I will see you later. Take care, everybody.